All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel now. I'm Kyle, this is KentuckyKoozie. We're going to start off here just showing some deliveries now. This is a cord that I delivered to a nice family, and they haven't stacked it yet, obviously, but I think she's going to get on that shortly and maybe put a tarp over that to keep it dry. Now, here's another delivery, and I just dropped this off. It's a nice returning customer of mine, and shortly we're going to be getting out here to the wood yard and doing some work in the wood yard. It's just been so rainy and so muddy. It's absolutely terrible. We're getting this really bad Kentucky fall weather, like I've said many times, where we're getting 43 degrees and rain, 35 degrees and rain. And it's been like that for 2 weeks, and it's going to be like that another 10 days. So I'm really ready for it to cool down. Now, one of these nasty days, there's this pin oak tree I found on the marketplace here. So I decided to go and pick up this pin oak since I couldn't get out in the field and cut some wood. So let's go ahead and move on out to the field, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm just giving a little update here now. I'm out here at the wood yard again, and it's a filthy mess now. It's been raining. I've said it before, but I don't know when we're ever going to get dried out around here now. It's absolutely disgusting, but I got to get some work done, so I'm trying to just get in here and get a little bit of wood wherever I can. It's going to be raining for the next 10 days, and just 40, 50 degrees, 20 degrees at night. It's terrible weather. I don't know when it's ever going to dry out in here, and it's just a mess. It's going to be a mess all winter in this place, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to deal with it. There is a lot of wood right here in this area, as you can see, so I mean I can get right in here by the beginning of this thing and make a little bit of wood through here. That's some big wood laying in here now, but it is what it is. I'll have to deal with it the best I can. So today I'm gonna split up that maple that we bucked up a couple videos ago. It's just sitting out here in the rain. So we're gonna get that all split up with the hyper split log splitter, and depending upon how time goes, I might do a little bit more work. Now it just depends. So I brought a couple chainsaws, and I brought the log splitter and a bunch of gas and everything. So I'm just gonna see how long it takes to get through this wood, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching. If you enjoy this stuff, go ahead, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe and watch some damn videos if you subscribe. Here we go. All right, moving along here with the splitting of this maple. I just kind of wanted to come back and do some voiceover. I didn't get as much footage as I wanted to today. I just got totally behind, and my day just got crazy on me. In the middle of this splitting, I had to pack up and leave and go do something, and I ended up working for 13 hours, and I didn't get home hauling wood until after 10 o'clock, and I started at 9 in the morning, and it's really not that late, but it feels late in the winter time when it's dark at 5:30 now. In the summer, if you work till 9:30 or 10, it's not even dark yet. But when it gets dark at 5:30, it just feels really weird when you're out there at 10 o'clock and you're doing firewood in the dark. So my day just got really crazy. I worked really hard this day. I delivered a cord of wood in the morning, first thing at 9 a.m., and then I came home real quick and had lunch. I didn't eat breakfast or anything. I jumped out of bed and brushed my teeth and went and delivered wood. So I came home, ate lunch, changed into some different clothes, and then came straight back out and started splitting this maple. And that's pretty much what I did. Now, I did find some metal in this wood. I didn't even record it. I was so far behind. I didn't want to record videos anymore. I was getting frustrated with my day, but there was some nails in this, and I did saw through a nail with my chainsaw. I wondered why I got so dull there at the end when I was sawing this stuff, but it's obviously because I sawed right through a nail, and it was just it wasn't even rusted. It was just a nice shiny silver nail in the middle of that wood. And I also ran through one with my log splitter, but it just went right through it and bent it right over. So I didn't record that. It's not the end of the world. But I did split about a cord of this wood today now, and like I said, I filled my truck up and drove it home and unloaded it, then turned right back around with my trailer and came out and picked up the rest of it, and it was about a cord of wood that I split there this evening. So it was a good day, productive day. But I also wanted to mention, and this is a serious note, but that those logs that I showed there at the beginning, right at the beginning of that field where I said I can get to all this wood here if it's all muddy and everything, upon closer inspection, most of that wood I can't even cut. It's completely covered in mud, and it's just not even worth sawing. It'll just, I mean, it'll wreck a chain within 30 seconds. I mean, you won't even be able to get through one cut of that big wood. It's completely coated in mud and just ruined. So a lot of that wood I won't be able to deal with now. I mean, there's one log there that I really wanted to get, and it's got a pretty good amount of mud on it, but about half the log is clean, so I still might wrestle with that poplar log later this winter, and I may just have to go into it knowing that I'm probably going to burn up a chain and cut the good wood first, and then at the end start getting into that muddy wood. And I'll obviously just kind of maybe bring an extra sharp chain and be ready and be prepared that I'm going to get into some mud, and because I would like to get that poplar log out of there, but it's a big log and it's coated in mud. I mean, it's just like batter dipped mud there, and it's got gravel and everything else in it. So that happened too, and it's just, this field is a mess. These guys are getting stuck out here. I showed you that one video. If you watch the tree service guys, they got stuck. They're not the only ones. Guys are getting stuck in the mud out there, and it's all rutted up, and it's only December. So we got all winter to go, and it needs to freeze and get cold or something, and we usually just don't get cold enough to get like permafrost here, if you know what I'm saying. It'll freeze and then thaw, then freeze and thaw, and then rain, and then snow, then thaw. Anyway, so I got to figure out how to make it through this winter, and there's so many big trucks. I mean, they bring cranes in this place almost every day, and there's all kinds of trucks bringing in and dropping wood. So it's just getting rutted up really bad, and it's just a total mess, and I'm trying to get in there and get my little firewood made, and I may not even be able to do that. So it's unbelievable how many contacts I have with tree services, and that all of them could be kind of screwed up again this winter is pretty frustrating to me. So hopefully I find a way to get in there and fight the good fight, you know what I mean, and get a little wood and get it out of there without getting stuck in there. I really don't want to get stuck in that field this winter either. But they'll probably help me get out if I do get stuck. Somebody will eventually be there to help me, but so that's all that's going on. I had to fight through my day here, deal with some things, and we're just going to get on with this splitting, and that's going to be this video. I'm going to speed it up probably a little bit here, and then we'll show you some clips at the end. So thanks for watching.
Sleeping outdoors.
Okay, we got that first row loaded up. I'm just going to work on splitting the rest of all this maple wood. And there's going to be a lot more going on today, so I'll just kind of give you guys some updates as they come. That's all I'm going to be doing, is splitting some wood. And there's some more really dry maple wood all down through right here. That whole big log there and that little piece there, I'll probably buck that up here in a minute and split that as well. But I'll give you guys some updates. I just always like to be making videos, so as soon as I am moving on to the next step of what I'm going to be doing with work today, I'll give you an update then, or when we're done, and walk you around and show you what I got accomplished now. So once again, thanks for watching. I need to turn this damn camera off and get some work done, is what I need to do. So I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Make 2 videos. Hell yeah. There may be a little ditty before this, but anyway, I don't need to say that. Okay, now let's do a test. Testing, testing. Watch out. Hello. Testing, testing. 1, 2. Testing. Fireside box opening. Test, test. Ooh, that looks fun. No, no.